Hello, class. Welcome to week 4 of public speaking. I know this week we're supposed to talk about a speech that happened that we all relate to. So, what I did is I Googled a speech that President Clinton did back on September 11th of 1998. Everybody's probably thinking, what was that speech about? Well, the speech was when he said that he was sorry for the incident that happened between him and Monica Lewinsky. So, what's my take on that whole thing? I think because he is the president and because he's held in such a high standard, things that we do, not saying that you and I, but things that we do and we hear about doing, it's not a big, it is a big deal, but for us, we just say, you know what, you heard so and so cheated on so and so, and then it is what it is. But because he's a president, he's held into such a high standard. And if you think about it, we should all have our lives on a high standard because there's no wrong. There is wrong in what he did, um, but there's no right or wrong, way of being a president. It's trial and error. They do the best they can do. There's a lot of bipartisan going on between the left wing and the right wing and the east wing and south wing and Chick-fil-A wing and every other wing you can think about. Um, but he made a mistake, and I listened to his I'm sorry speech. I think it was about five minutes long or so, and he was just pretty much asking us to forgive, which is kind of funny because if you think about it, who are we to pass judgment on somebody? I understand he's the president, when he should have did what he did, but how many husbands get cheated on? How many wives get cheated on? And it's a friend of ours, but yet we do nothing about it. But because he's the president, oh my goodness, here we go. And a lot of people take offense to that, because he should know better. But we as humans, we should know better. For those who are, know right from wrong, of course you're not supposed to do that, but it happens. It just happened in the White House, but you can't pass judgment on him because we're not here to judge what he did was right or wrong. Forgive the man and let's move on. Um, a lot of people do and some people don't, but we just have to live and learn, and then you move from your mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. Um, but there's a lot of different opinions about that. And should we impeach him, and we want him to, you know, get fined and all this. But did he destroy a country without military approval, without Congress approval? No, he made a mistake. Yes, it was a bad thing, but him having his discretions like that didn't do anything that would jeopardize military operations in Afghanistan or Iraq. So we need to let that go for a while. Because, like I said, stuff like this happens all the time, and it will continue to happen. It's been happening since the beginning of time. Is it right? No, it's not right. We all know it's not right. But we just can't not forgive the guy for what he did. Um, we weren't there. We don't know what's going on. There's no justification for what he did. But I've heard his speech. 1998, September 11th, 1998, I was actually in Korea, as a matter of fact. And I know that um, that was my first year being done in Korea, one of 2 years. But I heard his speech and I thought that he was really sincere on what he said. He made a mistake. Yeah, at first he said, I did not have anything to do with this woman, but we all know later on he recanted and yes, he made a mistake. So we just move on and we just learn from it. I thought he was probably one of the best presidents we've had as long as I've been alive, 40 plus years of my life on this earth. He's been one of the best that I've seen. And I've seen a couple of Bushes. I've seen a Reagan. I've seen a Carter. Um, and of course, I've seen the current administration. So as far as what he's doing now and what he's done in the past, cut him some slack. He said he was sorry and let's move forward. Anyway, you guys have a great week 4 and we'll see each other soon.